Hi my loves, welcome to another video. Now today's video we're going to be doing a haul. So I thrifted some tops. I signed this particular bill and I was able to pick just 20 something pieces out of that bill that I signed. Now I made a video where I talked about how risky it is buying a bill. I don't know if that video is going to come up before or after this video. So in that video I talked about how I picked just 27 pieces of tops out of that particular bill. So I'm just going to do a haul of the tops and show you guys because really it is so risky. Like, look at everything that I picked out of the bill. These are just like 27 pieces of tops that I picked out of that bill. And a bill carries more than 200 pieces of items. And I was able to just select out 27 that looked good for me to come and post online. Because if you're doing your business online, you're doing the street business online, you want to always bring nice things because people buy with their eyes. So you want to pick the good ones so that when they receive it, they will not start dragging you online. So this is the bag. So I'm not going to be showing you guys and also attaching a video because I've made a video and posted the video of these particular items on my page. So yeah, this top this top is so pretty. Like, it's such a pretty top, very very beautiful top. So this is one. This is a shirt. I think I turned this to the back instead of the front. Yeah, so this is a very cute shirt. These items are really nice, like they are really really beautiful. And out of the 27 pieces that I bought, I've sold about 20, I think 25. I only just have two left. Yes, I only just have two left. I posted them yesterday. This is like a tie top, a short tie top. Now, what I mostly pick, because I know my line, I know my niche. That's why I talked about niche. I talk about niche always when you want to start this business. I sell more of modest fashion items, more of modest clothes, right? So I tend to pick more modest clothes. It is important to know your niche. It is very, very important to know your niche. I know my niche. I know what they love. I know what they want. If I bring clothes like these very sexy clothes, I don't sell them fast. Like, it takes time. It takes time. Sometimes I even have to like sell them doing using sales to like just sell them so that I can just sell them anyhow out of my hands to just let them go. But when I bring modest clothes like shirts, covered clothes for church, for office, see, I sell them very fast. I tend to sell those type of items very fast. See guys, this top is particularly so beautiful. I don't think camera is showing it well. Look at this shirt. It's such a beautiful matured baby girl shirt. This particular bill tends to run a lot of, beautiful shirts and top. In fact, this bill is a bill that carries a lot of vintage items, but this particular one that I signed did not turn out so well. Normally, this bill carries good vintage shirts, like good vintage shirts that you can sell and make good good profit. My favorite out of this everything that I picked from this bill. It took me a while to understand this top, but this top is so pretty. It's like a um butterfly. How will I put it? It has hand here and here. You can see. Then it has this down at the neck and has this. Yeah, so the top is very very pretty and the material is so lush and so beautiful. This is a beautiful shirt, like a hugging shirt, very lovely. I just hope that this video showing the items very well. This is another beautiful shirt. If you know how people love this particular stripe material, right? This blue and white stripe material. Anytime I bring this particular blue and white stripe material in a bill, people are always rushing it. This is one item that most girls love now. They're always rushing it. This is a Zara top. So pretty. I don't know how this thing is not focusing very well. Let me see. Okay, I think so. This is like a basic Zara top. I think that particular design comes with a short, but you know how Bale is now. So I found only the top. This is so beautiful. One thing I love one thing I always concentrate on, sorry, when I'm picking clothes is the material. If the material is fine and maybe the clothes does not have a really really beautiful style but the material is fine, I'm going to buy it, because there's just something about wearing a lush material, or when people see it, how it comes out, they will just rush and buy it. So that's one thing I'm always looking out for. This shirt, oh, this is one of my favorites. The hand and everything, it's so beautiful. I don't know why this thing is not focusing very well. Let me see. Well, that did not help. But you guys can see the shirt is so beautiful. This is a danshiki. You guys know this African print danshiki. When I first saw this particular African print danshiki top in a Bale, I was like, should they repack this Bale in Aba now or what? How come they have this African print clothes? I didn't know that they sell these things in, like, stores abroad, and then they somehow pack it in Bales too. So I've seen it. I bought this like the second one I found in a bill. The other one was red color, and I saw this so fast. The way they rushed it, I didn't know that people knew that they sell these things abroad. All that top, right? This is so beautiful. This is the back. Let me turn it to the front. Yeah, such see when you iron these clothes, the beauty of this thrift business, especially if you're doing it online, is ironing the clothes. Ironing is very, very important when it comes to this business, doing it online. You have to make sure that you iron them well, because, of course, the presentation is everything. People buy with their eyes online. I've said these things over and over again. Like, I've said these things over and over again. So, yeah, this is pretty much everything that I picked out of this particular bill. Yeah, this is pretty much everything. This is a white shirt. No, this one will never agree to focus on this camera. But this is a okay. Let me leave that one out. Put this and this one. So this is basically everything. This is also like a Zara basic top. You see it on the this thing. I don't want to show that here. So yeah, this is basically everything that I picked out of this particular bill, just 27 pieces, and my customer has to go and sort out the rest, because those ones were looking faded like rags and all that. So she would know how she was going to sell those ones. Maybe she'll start knocking like a bell in the market to just sell them at a cheaper rate. This is why I don't advise people who are just getting into this business to buy a bill. It is better that you sign, you pick the nice ones out of it, and then you give them to sort the rest by themselves. The first time when I used to buy this bill, like, used to run like a lot of nice vintage shirts. Like, when I mean nice vintage shirts, I mean quality, nice, beautiful vintage shirts. Those are the kind of items that this particular bill used to run. But these days, bills are not as great as they used to be before, although there are still some good ones. If you're lucky, you're going to find nice bills and you will get like nice items out of them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Please do well to like, share, subscribe, leave any comments or questions that you have in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video.